Well, looks like Russia has won the Ukraine war. Just like in Syria. Same rules apply in Ukraine. The Western proxies, which there is no denying. I mean, Boris Johnson openly said that it's a proxy war and Ukraine is our proxy. And Russia has defeated them. So when Vladimir Putin came out with his threats about his super duper paratrooper missiles and stuff, it seems to have worked. So let's have a wee look at what Zelensky is saying today about defeat masquerading as a ceasefire.
Joining us, Ukraine's president has suggested for the first time that he may be prepared to give up control of parts of Ukraine to Russia, at least temporarily. In an interview with Sky News, Volodymyr Zelensky said such a concession could form part of a ceasefire deal under which his country would get NATO membership. That's if he can negotiate the territory's return in a diplomatic way later on. He's been talking...
Well, I think that is I think that's a wee bit of a thorn in the side of a ceasefire if NATO membership is a prerequisite, because I don't think Russia will allow will allow Ukraine to join NATO, especially when they're on the front foot.
Exclusively to our chief correspondent, Stuart Ramsey.
Mr. President, very nice to meet you. Stuart Ramsey from Sky News.
Hi.
How are you?
Volodymyr Zelensky is a man under pressure. We met at the presidential palace in Kyiv after another night of drone attacks and air raid silence.
He walks like Liam Gallagher.
Ukraine forces are losing territory in the east of the country. They're running out of soldiers and they don't have enough weapons. For the first time, he has said if offered NATO membership, the fighting will stop and Russia will hold the territory they currently possess until diplomacy gets it back.
Ніхто не пропонував нам бути в НАТО.
No one has offered us to be in NATO. We just want
This is how you dress up defeat.
part or another part of Ukraine.
Закінчити гарячу стадію.
That's for us.
Факт.
The fact is that
Fucked. Fucked.
it is a solution to stop the hot stage of the war, because we can just give the NATO membership to the part of Ukraine that is under our control.
Факт. Можна було.
Факт.
Ніхто не пропонував.
Yes, it could be possible, but no one offered.
Треба робити.
But the invitation must be given to Ukraine within its internationally recognized border.
Ви не можете давати тільки частині.
You can't give invitation to just one part of a country. Why? Because thus you would recognize that Ukraine is only that territory of Ukraine and the other one is Russia.
Тому я і сказав, юридично.
So legally, by law, we have no right to recognize the occupied territory as territory of Russia.
In a wide-ranging interview, he said the survival of his people was more important than the land.
I'm afraid to lose.
So I'll repeat, Russia has won in Ukraine. The West and its proxies, Ukraine, are running away with their tail between their legs. My people are more important than land, and we're going to give Russia this land and maybe get it back by diplomacy, and we'll only really do fucked. So Russia has won the war in Ukraine. Putin swinging his dick with his new super duper paratrooper missiles seems to have done the trick. The West and Ukraine are going, we're fucked. If Putin starts lobbing these missiles at us, we're fucked. So we best get to the negotiation table and like, here, like, we'll see all the shit you've got, take it. Just don't, I don't think Russia will agree to any terms that includes Ukraine joining NATO. To me, that I wouldn't fucking agree to that, man. It's like, what's the point of fucking all that blood and treasure that Russia spent to stop Ukraine becoming a NATO member, to stop NATO coming up to its border if it's just going to allow Ukraine to slip into NATO. So I don't see that happening, but watch this space. But they're backtracking like they had to backtrack in Syria, and funnily enough, the war in Syria is now fucking stirred up again. With Al-Nusra and fucking Al-Qaeda and all the whack-a-mole fucking terrorists. And they seem to be trying to cut off Hezbollah's and Hamas's supply line from Iran that's going through Syria. They seem to be trying to shut it off. So let me recap. Allah Akbar Nutbar terrorists serving the interests of Israel in the West. Do you get it yet? You see anybody understand what fucking Al Qaeda and all that is, man? It's just a fucking, it's just rent a mob. You fucking just need to fucking, and then fucking get them to do whatever what you want them to do. Begs the question about 9/11, doesn't it? If you see that all the terrorists, Al Qaeda, etc., all this, all that, all fucking whack-a-mole terrorists, all these fucking people, whose interests are they serving? Allah? I don't fucking think so. They seem to be ball deep in a geopolitical fucking ball game when on the surface us dumbed down fucker Westerners are told, oh, they don't like our way of life. Fucking hell, man. Wakey wakey. Hello, McFly. Hello, McFly. So there we go. Russia has won in Ukraine. And now they're talking us a ceasefire and diplomacy, and you can keep what you've got. We'll try and get it back later. Our people are more fucking valuable than fucking... Shouldn't he start a fight that you can't fucking finish? Again, like in Syria. Get it? Got it. Good. Cat cheese, no cats, no cheese. Maybe only Zelensky's a little wanger was hurt in this filming.